Okay, I wanted to just quickly go over the quiz that you took last week. Um, this graph in the notes, it shows you like this is the mode, right? The most frequent data point. It's the highest here. And then you have to decide what are these two? They're going to be the median or the mean. Okay. So if you remember, this is skewed right. And so these values here in the data set will pull the mean to the right, right? The mean, this one's the mean, the orange one's the mean. And that's moved to the right more than the median because these outliers here, this little tail here will move the mean's value, right? These values are included in the calculation, so the mean is more sensitive to that, and so it's pulled out that way. So this is the mean, median, and mode, and that's the answer. And it would be the opposite in the other way, right? If it was skewed left, then the mean would be pulled left. Okay, so I wanted to go over that. And then this one here. So what is the difference between these two data sets? And the difference is that the blue one goes from, what is that, like 75 to 260. And the red one goes from only from what, 145 to 210. This is much more spread out. Can you see how the data varies a lot more? Here it's more stacked up on top of each other. And over here the data is spread out more. So that's the difference between these two data sets. They're more or less centered here on, I don't know, 155, 160. That's kind of the center of this data, and the same over here. But it's obvious that this one's more spread out. Okay, the blue one's more spread out. And what's the variable that we use to describe the spread of the data? Well, that's the standard deviation. How far is the data spread out from the mean, right? So I just wanted to go over those problems for you. This course is meant to really strengthen your general concepts of what you're doing. So we talk about central tendency and variation. We're talking about the mean, median, and mode. And we're talking about the standard deviation. And that's kind of what this question was about. All right, so I hope that helps you out. You have, let's see here, you have one more section next week. I'm wondering maybe if we can have some kind of session to prepare for the test because that's coming up. So let me think about that. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need some help, okay?